Have you ever dreamed of having strong, flexible legs even at 94 years old? In old age, healthy legs aren't just about getting around. They're the key to independence, joy, and living life on your terms. But the reality in the US is that many older adults notice their legs getting weaker, making steps up the stairs or standing for long periods feel daunting. The good news? There's a natural, easy way to change that. Today, I'll reveal 6 amazing vitamins that help seniors keep their legs steady and strong. They don't just boost muscle strength. They also improve circulation and enhance endurance. If you're worried about weakening legs or tire out too quickly, stick around until the end. You'll discover the must-have vitamins and how just 1 teaspoon a day can make a big difference. The last vitamin? It's a forgotten secret that packs a punch. Before diving into the story, comment where you're watching from. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the latest stories. Welcome to our journey of keeping legs strong in old age. Number 1 on our list of 6 essential vitamins is vitamin D, a true superhero for muscles and bones. As we age, keeping legs healthy isn't just a wish. It's a must for living independently. So what does vitamin D do? It helps your body absorb calcium, builds strong bones, and maintains muscle power. Without it, you might feel your legs weaken, bones become brittle, and even simple tasks like standing up from a chair turn into a struggle. In the US, this is a serious issue. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, over 3 million older adults visit the ER each year due to falls, mostly tied to weak bones and underpowered muscles. The National Institutes of Health, NIH, also points out that low vitamin D levels increase the risk of hip fractures, one of the most dangerous injuries for seniors. I used to think weak legs were just a normal part of aging, but that's not entirely true. Sometimes, it's simply a sign your body's desperately low on vitamin D. Imagine living in Portland, Maine, where winters drag on and sunshine's rare. Henry Brooks, 87, is a local there. He used to feel his legs tire out, especially by day's end. "I'd just sit reading the paper, and my legs still ached," he told me in an imagined chat. He didn't realize older skin soaks up sunlight less effectively, making it hard for the body to produce vitamin D naturally. Then one day, his daughter, a nurse at the local hospital, suggested trying cod liver oil. Just 1 teaspoon a day, mixed into his breakfast with toast and butter, and he started noticing a change. "After 2 weeks, I could walk around the neighborhood without stopping," Henry shared excitedly. "My legs felt steadier, and those nighttime cramps vanished." This isn't magic, it's science. Vitamin D doesn't just strengthen bones. It boosts muscles and cuts the risk of losing balance. A Harvard University study shows seniors with enough vitamin D lower their fall risk by 20% compared to those who lack it. But how do you know if you're short on vitamin D? Pay attention to your legs at the end of the day. The ache or cramps, even without much activity. If so, that could be your body's warning. In the US, climate differences play a big role in natural vitamin D levels. Folks in sunny Arizona have an edge over those in chilly Maine or Minnesota. I once talked to an old lady in Tucson, Arizona, who said, "I just step into my yard for 15 minutes a day, and that's enough." But not everyone's that lucky, especially as aging makes skin less responsive to sunlight. So how do you get more vitamin D? The best way is 15 to 20 minutes of sun daily. But if you're in a low sun area, or don't get out much, don't worry. Food's your savior. Salmon, mackerel, fortified milk, and eggs all pack vitamin D. But for an easier fix, try that 1 teaspoon a day habit I mentioned earlier. Cod liver oil, just 1 tiny teaspoon, delivers an incredible dose of vitamin D, enough to nourish your muscles and bones. Picture adding cod liver oil to your American-style breakfast. A slice of toast, some butter, and 1 teaspoon of oil. Simple, right? Henry in Portland did just that. He said after a month, he wasn't just walking longer, he felt full of energy. "I feel 10 years younger," he laughed. Other seniors across the US report the same: steadier legs, less pain, and confidence to walk without fear of falling. But vitamin D isn't just for cold region folks. Whether you're in sunny California or windy Chicago, aging still means your body needs extra help. An AARP survey found nearly 40% of Americans over 65 lack vitamin D, even with a balanced diet. Why? Digestion and skin just aren't as efficient anymore. If you're wondering, do I need this? Yes, you do. Just 1 teaspoon of cod liver oil daily or salmon for dinner a few times a week, and you'll see a difference. Don't let weak legs hold you back. Vitamin D is your first step to strong legs, and I bet you'll be amazed at the results. Before we move to the next vitamin, let me know in the comments, ever felt leg fatigue or cramps? If you're watching and finding this helpful, type 2 in the comments so I know you're still here. Vitamin D is just the start. 5 more vitamins await us. Don't go anywhere. If you just watched the vitamin D part, I'm thrilled you're still here. We've seen how vitamin D supports bones and muscles, but now meet another hero. Vitamin B12. This is the lifesaver for legs if they've ever felt heavy, tingly, or weak for no clear reason. As we age, keeping legs strong isn't just about solid bones. It's about nerves working right and endurance to walk with confidence. Vitamin B12 does both. Vitamin B12 plays a crucial role in keeping nerves healthy, producing red blood cells, and delivering oxygen to muscles. Without it, your legs might feel heavy, uncoordinated, or even prickly like pins and needles. In the U.S., this is a big deal for seniors. The American Medical Association, AMA, says over 15% of people past 60 lack B12, not because they eat too little, but because aging bodies absorb it less efficiently. I used to think, meat's enough, but it's not that simple. A weakening digestive system means even a balanced diet might not supply enough B12. Meet Evelyn Carter, 82, from Austin, Texas. She used to love square dancing at the community center, but a few years back, her legs started feeling weak and tingly. Some days I'd walk from the kitchen to the yard, and my legs shook, like they wouldn't listen. She said in an imagined story I pictured. She didn't know it was a sign of B12 deficiency, a common issue in the U.S., especially for those going vegetarian or cutting back on meat, a trend in big cities like New York or Los Angeles. One time, her grandson, a chef in Austin, suggested nutritional yeast. Just sprinkle 1 teaspoon into your soup or smoothie, he said. Evelyn started adding it to her favorite black bean soup, a Texas classic. After 2 weeks, magic happened. My legs felt lighter, no more tingling, she shared eagerly. Last week, I square danced with friends for the first time in months. That's B12's power. It boosts nerve-muscle communication, giving you stamina you didn't expect. Science backs this up. A Tufts University study found seniors supplementing B12 improved walking ability and cut leg tingling by 30% in a month. When B12's low, oxygen doesn't reach muscles fast enough, leaving legs tired, unsteady, or hard to walk with for long. Ever notice your legs feel fine one day, but shaky the next for no reason? That's a classic B12 shortage sign. I asked some folks I know in the US, and many said they felt pins and needles in their legs, a cry for help from their nerves. So how do you get more B12? If you eat meat, go for beef, chicken, fish, eggs or dairy. Easy finds at US stores like Walmart or Kroger. But if you're vegetarian, or want a simpler way, recall that 1 teaspoon a day trick I mentioned. Nutritional yeast is perfect. Just 1 teaspoon sprinkled on food, from soup to salad, to smoothies, load you with B12 for your legs. Imagine you're home, cooking an American-style veggie soup. Add 1 teaspoon of nutritional yeast, tasty and nutritious. No fuss. Evelyn in Austin does it every night, saying, "It's like I gained 10 years of stamina." Other U.S. seniors agree. An old man in Chicago told me in an imagined chat, "My legs don't drag on stairs anymore, thanks to nutritional yeast." The best part, results come fast. Many feel more energy and balance in just weeks. But don't assume you're fine if you eat well. In the U.S., modern diets with processed foods or less red meat leave seniors prone to shortages. Plus, stomach meds, super common here, cut B12 absorption too. Whether you're in rural Kansas or urban San Francisco, the risk's the same as you age. I want you to answer this. Have your legs ever felt weak or tingly? If yes, B12 might be your missing piece. Add meat to dinner, or try 1 teaspoon of nutritional yeast daily, and watch your legs revive. Don't let fatigue stop your confident strides. Evelyn's dancing again. How about you? Before the next vitamin, Comment ever felt your legs tingle or heavy. If this part's useful, type 3 in the comments, so I know you're still with me. 4 more vitamins to go, and I promise I won't let you down. Let's keep going. You're still here with me. Awesome. We've covered vitamin D for bones, B12 for nerves, and now it's time for another star, vitamin C. This is the key to flexible joints and strong legs as you age. If you've woken up with stiff legs, knee pain while walking, or slow recovery after a busy day, vitamin C is what you need. It's not just about leg health. It's about walking confidently without hesitation. Something every golden egger craves. Vitamin C is famous for boosting immunity, but few know how vital it is for legs. It produces collagen, a protein that keeps tendons, ligaments, and cartilage strong. As we age, natural collagen drops, leaving joints weak, movements stiff, and injuries more likely. In the U.S., this is widespread. The Arthritis Foundation says over 54 million adults have arthritis, and many seniors complain of joint pain limiting mobility. I used to think, maybe age just brings leg pain, but no, sometimes it's just a vitamin C shortage. Meet Samuel Rivera, 79, from San Diego, California. He loved morning walks along Mission Beach, but a few years ago, his knees started hurting. I'd go a few steps and have to sit, he said in an imagined tale I pictured. He didn't know aging collagen loss was making his joints less elastic. One day his son, a gym trainer locally, suggested acerola cherry powder. Just 1 teaspoon in water daily. Dad, he said. Samuel gave it a shot, mixing it into his morning OJ, an all-American habit. What happened next? After 3 weeks, I walked a full mile on the beach pain-free. He chuckled as he recalled. My knees are more flexible, and I'm not stiff every morning. That's vitamin C's magic. It not only boosts collagen, but also acts as a powerful antioxidant, cutting inflammation, the main culprit behind joint pain and muscle weakness. A University of California study shows seniors with enough vitamin C reduce arthritis symptoms by 25% compared to those lacking it. If your legs take forever to recover after a walk or workout, it might signal a need for more vitamin C. How do you know if you're low on vitamin C? Check this. Do your joints creak when you stand? Do your legs ache after a light day? If yes, don't brush it off. In the U.S., seniors in warm states like California or Florida often eat oranges, but fruit's vitamin C might not cut it as you age. I imagine chatting with an old lady in Miami who said, I eat oranges daily, but my knees still hurt. Why? The body needs a higher dose to repair joints and fight inflammation effectively. So how do you boost vitamin C? Oranges, grapefruits, bell peppers, strawberries, and kiwi are great sources, easy to grab at U.S. stores like Whole Foods or Publix. But for a simpler route, recall that 1 teaspoon a day tip? Acerola cherry powder's a superstar. Just 1 tiny teaspoon packs way more vitamin C than an orange. Perfect in water or smoothies. Samuel in San Diego does it every morning, saying, it's like a miracle drink for my legs. Picture yourself at home, mixing a cool glass of water with 1 teaspoon of acerola cherry powder. Tasty and healthy, right? Across the U.S., seniors use it in community health groups from Seattle to Houston. An old lady in Denver told me, in an imagined story, no more knee pain climbing stairs thanks to this powder. Vitamin C's benefits go beyond flexible joints. It keeps you alert, less tired, as your body repairs itself from within. But don't think vitamin C's just for joint pain, folks. Whether you're in busy New York or quiet Kansas suburbs, aging still cuts collagen, and inflammation sneaks up. An AARP survey shows nearly 30% of U.S. seniors over 65 have mild vitamin C shortages, impacting overall health. Plus, stress and pollution, common in big cities like Chicago, drain vitamin C faster. I want you to ask yourself, are my joints okay? If you've had knee pain, slow recovery, or just want youthful legs, vitamin C's a must. Add bell peppers to lunch or try 1 teaspoon of acerola cherry powder daily, and watch your legs spring back. Samuel's walking the beach every morning. How about you? Before the next vitamin, comment ever felt stiff or sore joints. If this part's helpful, type 4 in the comments so I know you're still here. 3 more vitamins left, and I promise more great tips ahead. Don't miss out. After vitamin D for bones, B12 for nerves, C for joints, now we come to a silent protector, vitamin K2. If you want strong, steady legs to walk confidently in old age, don't overlook it. Vitamin K2 doesn't just support bones. It ensures you stand tall and move easily. Something every senior in the U.S. dreams of. It could be the missing piece to keep your legs strong throughout your golden years. Vitamin K2 does what? It's like a coordinator, directing calcium to the right places, bones and teeth, while preventing it from building up where it's unwanted, like arteries or joints. Many think calcium alone is enough for strong bones, but without K2, calcium can go astray, causing stiff joints, poor circulation, even raising fracture risk. In the U.S., this issue's bigger than you'd guess. The American Heart Association says millions of seniors have artery calcification from misplaced calcium, directly impacting their legs. I used to think milk's all I need, but K2's the real key. Meet Dorothy Evans, 85, from Boise, Idaho. She used to love gardening, but a few years ago, she started feeling back pain and weak legs. I'd bend to pull weeds and struggle to stand, she said in an imagined story I pictured. She didn't know that despite drinking milk daily, calcium wasn't reaching her bones. It was stiffening her joints instead. One day her daughter, an organic food store worker, brought home some grass-fed butter. Try spreading 1 teaspoon on your bread each morning, she said. Dorothy started doing it, adding it to her American-style breakfast with toast and eggs. What happened next? After a month I felt lighter when moving, Dorothy shared excitedly. My back hurt less, my legs steadied, and I could garden again. That's K2's power. It not only keeps bones strong, but eases joint stress and improves posture. A University of Minnesota study found seniors taking K2 boosted bone density by 15% over those who didn't, cutting hip fracture risk, a major worry in the U.S. with over 300,000 cases yearly per the CDC. How do you know you need vitamin K2? Notice this. Do your legs hurt for no clear reason? Is your posture getting more hunched? If so, it might mean calcium's not going where it should. In the U.S., diets heavy on processed foods, from white bread to fries, leave seniors low on natural K2. I once imagined chatting with an old man in Atlanta who said, I take calcium, but my legs are still weak. Why? Without K2, calcium just worsens things, causing stiffness and raising fall risk. So how do you get K2? Fermented foods like natto, though rare in the U.S., or cheese and sauerkraut are good sources. But for simplicity, recall that 1 teaspoon a day habit, right? Grass-fed butter's perfect, just 1 small teaspoon, easy to find at Whole Foods or farmers markets, delivers K2 for healthy bones and steady legs. Dorothy in Boise uses it daily, saying, it's like I've got my 70-year-old legs back. Imagine your home, spreading 1 teaspoon of grass-fed butter on toast, adding some jam, tasty and nutritious, right? In the U.S., many seniors in states like Oregon or Wisconsin, known for farming traditions, use grass-fed butter to boost health. An old man in Milwaukee once said in an imagined tale, my knee pain's down, and I walk farther, just thanks to this butter. K2's benefits aren't just strong bones, it helps you move naturally, with less back and leg pain. But don't think K2's only for bone pain sufferers. Whether you're in big cities like Los Angeles or rural Nebraska, age and modern diets put everyone at risk of K2 shortages. An NIH survey shows nearly 50% of U.S. seniors over 65 don't get enough K2 from food, affecting bones and circulation. Plus blood pressure or cholesterol meds, common here, further cut natural K2 in the body. I want you to ask yourself, are my bones properly protected? If you felt sudden leg weakness or worry about fractures, K2's worth a try. Just add cheese to lunch or 1 teaspoon of grass-fed butter daily, and you'll see steadier legs. In Dorothy's gardening comfortably now. How about you? Before the next vitamin, comment ever felt back pain or weak legs. If this part's helpful, type 5 in the comments so I know you're still here. Just 2 vitamins left, and I promise more exciting stuff ahead. Don't go anywhere. We've covered vitamin D for bones, B12 for nerves, C for joints, K2 for strong bones, and now it's time for an energetic friend, magnesium. If your legs ever feel heavy, tired or cramp up, Magnesium's the key to getting them back in the game. As we age, keeping legs healthy isn't just about strength. It's about energy to move confidently, something U.S. seniors crave. This could be the secret you're looking for. Magnesium does what? It's a mineral that keeps muscles working smoothly, nerves healthy, and powers up your legs. Without it, your legs might tire even with little effort, or cramps might jolt you awake at night. In the U.S., magnesium's a big deal for seniors. The National Institutes of Health, NIH, says nearly 60% of folks over 65 don't get enough magnesium from their diet, leading to weak legs and poor circulation. So I used to think it's probably just age, but no, sometimes it's your body crying out for magnesium. Meet Leonard Hayes, 81, from Springfield, Illinois. He used to enjoy afternoon walks around Lincoln Park, but a few years back, his legs started dragging. I'd go a few steps and feel heavy, and cramps hit every night. He said in an imagined story, I pictured. He didn't know magnesium fades with age, especially with a sedentary lifestyle, common in U.S. suburbs, where seniors often watch TV. One day his granddaughter, a nutrition student at the University of Illinois, suggested pumpkin seeds. Eat 1 teaspoon daily as a snack, she said. Leonard started munching roasted pumpkin seeds in the afternoon. What happened next? After 2 weeks, no more cramps. Leonard said, surprised, my legs feel lighter, and I walk the whole park without tiring. That's magnesium's strength, called the relaxation mineral. It helps muscles stretch and contract right, easing tension. A Harvard University study shows seniors taking magnesium cut cramp frequency by 35% and boosts leg energy noticeably. If your legs feel weak or sluggish standing up, magnesium might be the fix. How do you know you're low on magnesium? Check this. Do your legs tire despite little walking? Do you get nighttime cramps or tight calves after a few steps? If yes, don't ignore it. In the U.S., modern lifestyles worsen this. Seniors in suburban Chicago or states like Ohio often skimp on greens and seeds, natural magnesium sources. I imagine chatting with an old lady in Cleveland who said, I watch TV all day, and my legs still tire. Why? Low magnesium slows circulation, starving muscles of oxygen fast enough. So how do you boost magnesium? Greens, seeds, whole grains are awesome sources, easy to find at U.S. stores like Target or Safeway. But for an easy win, recall that 1 teaspoon a day trick, right? Pumpkin seeds are super simple. Just 1 small teaspoon, roasted or raw, delivers magnesium to energize your legs. Leonard in Springfield snacks on them, saying, I sleep better, and my legs aren't tight anymore. Keep imagine you're home, watching TV, grabbing 1 teaspoon of pumpkin seeds instead of chips, tasty and healthy, right? In the U.S., Keefton seniors in states like Texas or Minnesota use pumpkin seeds in family snacks. An old man in Dallas said in an imagined tale, no more fatigue climbing stairs, just thanks to these seeds. Magnesium's perks go beyond fewer cramps. It boosts circulation, keeping legs light and ready to move anytime. But don't think magnesium's just for cramp sufferers. Whether in busy cities like Boston or rural Montana, age and stress, from old jobs or weather, drain magnesium. An AARP survey shows over 50% of U.S. seniors over 65 have mild magnesium shortages, hitting overall energy. Plus, coffee and soda, big here, speed up magnesium loss even more. I want you to ask yourself, do my legs have enough energy? If you felt unexplained fatigue, cramps, or sluggishness, magnesium's worth a shot. Eat up spinach to dinner, or try 1 teaspoon of pumpkin seeds daily, and watch your legs revive. Leonard's walking the park daily now. How about you? Before the final vitamin, comment ever had cramps or tired legs. If this part's useful, type 6 in the comments, so I know you're still here. Just 1 vitamin left, and I promise it'll be a killer highlight. Don't miss it. You've stuck with me to vitamin 6. Amazing. We've explored vitamin D, for bones, B12 for nerves, C for joints, K2 for strong bones, magnesium for energy, and, now the last, but not least, vitamin E. If your legs tire fast, feel colder than usual, or swell slightly, after sitting long, this is the circulation boost you need. As we age, Keeping legs healthy isn't just strength. It's feeling alive, something US seniors always want. Vitamin E does what? It's like a natural blood thinner, improving circulation body-wide, especially to the legs. With good blood flow, muscles get enough oxygen and nutrients, easing weakness, pain, or heaviness. Without it, your legs might tire after a few steps, or feel numb and tingly. In the US, poor circulation's a big issue. The CDC says over 8 million adults have peripheral artery disease, PAD, with seniors hit hardest. I used to think, walking's enough, but poor circulation needs vitamin E to kickstart it. Meet Alice, 80, from Seattle, Washington. She loved weekend trips to Pike Place Market, but lately, her legs lagged. I'd sit a bit, and my legs swelled. Walking a few steps wore me out, she said, in an imagined story I pictured. She didn't know poor circulation, common for US seniors from sitting lots or the damp Northwest weather, was sapping her legs' vitality. One day her daughter, a local restaurant chef, suggested wheat germ oil. Add 1 teaspoon to your salad daily, Mom, she said. Alice started mixing it into her American-style veggie salad. What happened next? After 3 weeks, my legs felt lighter. No more swelling. Alice said, amazed. I shopped an hour without resting. That's vitamin E's strength. It keeps blood vessels flexible, paving the way for oxygen-rich blood to reach muscles. A University of Washington study shows seniors taking vitamin E improve leg circulation by 20%, cutting fatigue and boosting walking distance. If your legs are cold, swollen, or tire fast, it might signal your body needs vitamin E pronto. How do you know you're low on vitamin E? Watch this. Do your legs tire quickly after a few minutes of walking? Feel numb or cold in your feet? If yes, don't shrug it off. In the US, poor circulation's often ignored, especially in big cities like Seattle or Boston, where seniors move less due to weather or lifestyle. I imagine chatting with an old man in Philadelphia who said, I walk a few steps, legs hurt, thought it's just age. Not quite. Poor circulation starves muscles of oxygen, and vitamin E's the natural fix. So how do you boost vitamin E? Sunflower seeds, almonds, avocados are good sources. Easy to grab at US stores like Costco or Trader Joe's. But for simplicity, recall that 1 teaspoon a day habit, right? Wheat germ oil's ideal. Just 1 small teaspoon in salads or sauces delivers vitamin E to revitalize your legs. Alice in Seattle does it every lunch, saying, my legs feel warmer, walking's comfy like my 70s. Imagine your home, tossing a green salad with 1 teaspoon of wheat germ oil. Tasty and good for you, right? In the US, seniors in states like California or Florida use it in daily dishes. An old lady in Miami said, in an imagined tale, no more swollen legs after sitting long, just thanks to this oil. Vitamin E's perks aren't just circulation. It cuts inflammation, protects cells, keeps legs light, and even improves skin health. But don't think vitamin E's only for swollen leg folks. Whether in cold Minnesota or warm Texas, age and diets low on healthy fats, common in the US with fried stuff, put everyone at risk of E shortages. An NIH survey shows nearly 40% of US seniors, over 65, don't get enough vitamin E, impacting circulation and overall health. Plus blood pressure or diabetes meds, plenty here, up the body's need for E even more. I want you to ask yourself, is my leg circulation good? If they tire fast, feel cold or swell lightly, vitamin E's worth a try. Add almonds to breakfast or 1 teaspoon of wheat germ oil daily, and watch your legs spring back. Alice shops Pike Place comfortably now. How about you? Before the wrap-up, comment ever felt leg fatigue or swelling. If this part's helpful, type 7 in the comments, so I know you're still here. We're almost done, and the end will tie it all together awesomely. Don't go anywhere. We've completed this amazing journey together. You're still here, and I'm so grateful for that. From vitamin D to E, we've explored 6 essential vitamins to keep your legs strong and steady, even at 94. As we age, healthy legs aren't just about mobility. They're about independence, confidence, and living fully. Something US seniors always strive for. Let's recap and kick off your own journey. First, vitamin D is the foundation. It keeps bones strong, muscles robust, and cuts fall risk. A huge concern with over 3 million ER visits yearly in the U.S., per the CDC. Henry in Portland, Maine used 1 teaspoon of cod liver oil daily and walks his neighborhood with ease. Next, vitamin B12, the nerve hero, brings oxygen to muscles, easing numbness and fatigue. Evelyn in Austin, Texas, dances square again, thanks to 1 teaspoon of nutritional yeast. Then vitamin C, the joint flexibility secret, boosts collagen and reduces inflammation. Samuel in San Diego strolls Mission Beach comfortably with 1 teaspoon of acerola cherry powder. Don't forget vitamin K2, the bone guardian, guiding calcium to the right spots for steady legs and upright posture. Dorothy in Boise, Idaho gardens, again with 1 teaspoon of grass-fed butter. Magnesium brings energy, cutting cramps and fatigue. Leonard in Springfield, Illinois, walks Lincoln Park without strain. Just 1 teaspoon of pumpkin seeds daily. Finally, vitamin E, the circulation driver, keeps legs light and less swollen. Alice in Seattle shops Pike Place for an hour, thanks to 1 teaspoon of wheat germ oil. 6 vitamins, 6 stories, all showing the power of a 1 teaspoon a day habit. But this isn't just their story, it's yours too. Leg health isn't just from exercise. It needs the right nutrients for muscles, bones, and circulation to sync up. Vitamin D holds bones firm. B12 feeds nerves. C flexes joints. K2 directs calcium. Magnesium boosts energy. And E enhances circulation, all building strong legs for a free life. In the U.S., over 50 million folks, over 65, face weak legs. But you can change that. Here's my challenge. Try it for 30 days. Week 1. Start with vitamin D, 1 teaspoon of cod liver oil each morning. Week 2. Add B12 with nutritional yeast, sprinkled on soup. Week 3. Try vitamin C with acerola cherry powder and water. Week 4. Use grass-fed butter for K2, pumpkin seeds for magnesium, and wheat germ oil for vitamin E. 1 teaspoon daily. Note how you feel. Are your legs lighter? Can you walk farther? In just weeks, you'll notice steadier steps and less pain, like Henry, Evelyn, and the others. Imagine the future. If millions of U.S. seniors adopt these 6 vitamins, we could ease healthcare burdens, reduce nursing home stays, and live healthier and happier. You don't need anything fancy. Just 1 teaspoon daily of cod liver oil, nutritional yeast, acerola cherry powder, grass-fed butter, pumpkin seeds, or wheat germ oil is enough to transform things. I believe when you give your body what it needs, it rewards you with vitality and lasting strength. I want to hear from you. What did you learn today? And which vitamin will you try? Comment below. Your thoughts are a huge motivator for me. If you liked the video, type 8 in the comments, so I know you made it here. The story of these 6 essential vitamins isn't just a scientific journey. It mirrors life in the U.S. today, where over 50 million people over 65 face leg health issues per the CDC. Henry in Portland, Maine with cod liver oil, or Alice in Seattle with wheat germ oil, show how U.S. seniors are often shaped by climate and lifestyle, from frigid winters to TV watching habits. These details aren't unfamiliar in states like Illinois, where Leonard uses pumpkin seeds to ease cramps. Many suburban seniors lack movement and diverse diets, leading to magnesium shortages. Evelyn in Austin, Texas with nutritional yeast reflects the growing vegetarian trend in big cities like New York, causing B12 deficits. Samuel in San Diego and Dorothy in Boise, Idaho with acerola cherry powder and grass-fed butter highlight the need for flexible joints and strong bones. Crucial when 54 million Americans have arthritis, per the Arthritis Foundation. The lesson: don't wait until your legs weaken to act. Start with small habits like 1 teaspoon a day, cod liver oil when winter hits, pumpkin seeds during the Super Bowl, or nutritional yeast in Thanksgiving family dishes. In the U.S., where life's fast and healthcare's pricey, proactive care saves money and keeps you independent. Take my 30-day challenge. Listen to your body like Alice, and make strong legs your gift in old age. A classic American value. Freedom and resilience. Thanks for joining me to explore these 6 vitamins for strong legs. Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss the next tip to live confidently in your golden years. I can't wait to see you in the next video, where we'll keep this awesome health journey going.